Amazing. Okay, guys, thank you guys for hopping on with Katie and I tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about the background of the company, your why, your content journey, and overall confidence. Okay, so Katie's going to kick us off.
Okay. So basically really quick, like raise of hands or whatever you want to do. Who knows the background of the Urdaneta family and Stuart McMillan and like even one remote detail about them? All right. This is great. You've disabled screen sharing. Okay. I was gonna play a video.
Well, I can. Here, try now.
Yay, there we go. Okay, really quick. Want you guys, this is such a good video to send to new market partners. Can you hear it?
You know, a lot of people
It's low.
ask me about Monat, about who we are, about our products, about our success. But if you really want to know about this company, you must first learn about my family. It all started back in our home country of Venezuela, when my father, who came from a very modest family, had a dream of a better life. By the time he was 18, he was invited to a meeting. It was a very large, established direct sales company, but it was a company of only women. Of course, he didn't care. He is the type of person that says, I don't care if I get 100 no's. All I need is one yes. And so he worked that business and he was very successful. So much that by the time he was in his early 30s, he was already making a lot of money. But then he made a decision. He left that industry and decided to start a traditional business. And unfortunately, it failed. He knew he needed to start all over again. And so he decided to go back to the industry that had brought him success. He decided to start a direct sales company from scratch. And in 2001, he did just that. Now, at this time, my oldest brother, Ray, was living in the US with his wife, Carolina, and he was going to college and working in several things. My father called him and asked him to join him. And of course, Ray said yes. Over the next 14 years, Ray and my dad, along with an amazing team, created a company of massive success in Latin America. But after challenges in Venezuela, we had to make some important decisions. At that moment, my father gathered the family together and we made a decision to start over. And we always had a dream to build something special in North America and the world. That dream has become Monat. We all knew the challenge was huge to start a brand new company in a brand new country, a different language, and a totally different culture. It seemed impossible, but we came together as a family and we did that. We knew we couldn't do it alone. So we interviewed many people, but there was not a match. And then we met Stuart, and he's now like a family member and like a brother to Ray. We don't hire employees. We bring on more family. When you work with the Urdaneta family, you are family, period. End of story. The first year of the company, it started to gain traction. And in our second year, we expanded our family to Canada, added more staff, many new products, programs, and lots of new market partners and customers. And then unbelievable growth, amazing growth. But I remember having our family lunch, which we still do that every day. We make the time and we have lunch together. And my father was like saying, you know, we have helped many people. We are not done. There are millions of people in the world who need these products, who need this opportunity, who need hope. And now we are expanding our family globally to the United Kingdom and Europe. That is where we are today. It is exciting, but still, at the end of the day, we are just a family. Not a perfect family, just a family of different cultures, different backgrounds, and different beliefs, but we all have one dream. A family that we invite you to join. We will laugh with you, we will cry with you, be there for you, because that's what families do. And so I want to say to you, welcome to our family.
Okay. I love that video because in 5 minutes, I don't know about you guys, but I just feel like I'm a part of something bigger than myself and I just feel like that is so important. It's also crazy when you think about that video. We had just launched into the UK when they made that. We were in 3 countries. We're now in 7, if I'm doing my math correctly. So you guys have to think about like, look at like the belief behind her eyes when she is talking about, she didn't know that they were going to go to Australia and that they were going to have elite trips, you know, and I don't think they had elite trips at that point in time. Jacqueline Ortega wasn't a part of the company at that time. Like, you have to think about how much belief was in Lou's eyes telling those stories. They had a successful business in Venezuela and they gave it all up to come do something here so that your life can be changed. So at the end of the day, when you're having doubts or some haters coming for you or whatever it is, think back about this family. Think about everything that they have given up so that your life can be changed. And if you don't align with that, then you need to either rethink it, dig deeper into your why, and figure out like, why am I not, like, I'm almost like in tears watching that video because I'm like, oh my gosh, like that is just so cool to like experience, like to watch back. And it's like, if you're not feeling that type of way, then your why is not big enough and you're not working hard enough, to like be completely honest. So I just think like it's such a cool, what other direct sales company comes from a legit family and treats everyone like a family? And I know that like that is something that we instill in this team so much, is that you are a family to this team. Taylor treats me like a family. I treat her like a family. I treat every sideline like a family member. Like, if you need something, you call me and I will be there for you. Business, personal life, I don't care. We have this business that connects us, but we're like a family at the end of the day because of what they started. And I just think it's so important that people know the history of this company, because how else can you stand behind it if you don't know what they fought for?
Exactly. And that's going to take us into the confidence aspect. We want you guys to be confident and know what it is that you are offering other people. Like, the business, you guys have been in the business long enough. Everyone here has, like, you know, the business is VIPs and market partners. You know that it is building yourself professionally, you know what I mean? And personally, like, the more you guys are confident in what you have to offer and truly realize that this is a gift, like, you are literally changing people's lives. So show up like you have that ability. Like, you know, you do. I know that I have the ability to change all of my followers' lives. So that's why I show up every day. Like, guys, you need this product. Is your hair like a mess? You need this. You know what I mean? You need this business. If you don't have another stream of income besides just one, or if you don't have one at all, like, you need it. So I want you guys to be showing up confidently, and I want to go back. So I went through my archives today on my story, okay? And I went back to my first month in the business, like the week I joined, okay? It took me, I think it was like 5 months to show my face on my stories. I wouldn't do it. Kate had to bribe me. She had to bribe me. And this was when she used to be super involved in like my development. Okay. Like she literally had to bribe me to get on my stories. I was literally cold sweating. I was like, I can't. Like I physically cannot do it. Okay. And I know that sounds like ridiculous. Like Adrienne is a natural on social media. That was not me. That has never been me. And like now I am confident because I know what I have to offer the world and I know what I have to offer my followers. So I'm going to show you guys just a little tidbit. Hopefully this shows up okay on here. So this starts the week that I signed up. Okay, can we see this? Should I turn my ring light off? Or you think it's fine? Okay. Okay. My cat. Some senior pictures. You can't see it. Family stuff. You can't see it. One sec. Okay.
I think we can. I think
You-
that made it worse.
I wish this would have just came up on my phone or on my computer, but it wouldn't let me send it because it was too long. Okay, like that was Felicity when she got her product. She was one of my first VIP customers. Like reposted literally random stuff. Me with my animals, my siblings. I reposted Monique stuff a lot. I did a ton of flat lays. None of this built value in anything that I was doing, okay? Like my followers didn't know why I was promoting this. They didn't know why the Rejuva beads were so special that I was posting about. They didn't even know what they did. I just posted the picture. That doesn't do anything. Like literally I did this for months and I still hit MMP every month. So there's no excuses. I don't know how that even happened because my content was not good. But guys, start somewhere. Like I started somewhere and I still built a successful business and I continue to build it with growing my skills in this aspect of my life. Okay. But like I'm still not a professional. I learn something new on social media every single day, but like it has come a long way. Okay. At least I would post. I did some stuff about my life. You know, it's better than posting nothing. But at the same time, like this was not valuable content. This was doing nothing. I was adding no value to my followers' lives. Okay. Yeah, Felicity, you're on here a bunch. This was our senior year. I loved it when we used to spend every second together. Yeah, like my personal development book that I started, all the things. But again, picture of Trish, still not building any value, guys. I'm just posting my flowers, living my best life, whatever. Okay, you get the point. All right. This is my content from the beginning of this month, okay? Acne transformations, why the products are valuable, okay? Asking my followers if they struggle with the same with some polls, still doing my lifestyle content, okay? Sale content, explaining the sale, what I have to offer them, what it's going to help. Question of the day. My little dog running around like crazy. And then it's just going to be me. I'm showing my face. I'm building the value. Why do my followers need these body shimmers? Because they're going to look hot as hell laying on the beach with these on. Okay. Yep. Still my food, still my hair. But I'm explaining why these products are important to me and why I love them. Okay. I'm still showing my lifestyle content. I'm still doing all of the things that I love and showing what I love, but I'm also throwing the business in there and building value. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay, so I want you to put in the chat right now, how confident do you feel you are on your social media on a scale of 1 to 5? What do you think? And I know a lot of us are new, so I don't care if it's a 1. I just want to know for myself personally. Okay. Perfect. So we all start somewhere. And I just like you guys that are newer, I don't want you to feel bad. Like if you put anything up on your story, you're moving the needle and you're doing something. But I want you to ask yourself before you put something up there, am I building any value right now? Am I being confident in what I'm offering? Am I showing up as the rank I want to be in the future? And I want Katie to talk about this a little bit, but like showing up for the rank that you want to be is so important. Like, hang on, let me admit Riley again. It is so important to show up. Like, who do you want to be? Like, we need to have goals, guys. Like, I need you guys to have them written down. I need you to know what they are. Like, I might have goals for you, but like, we have these one-on-one calls, and if you don't go out and execute your goals, like I can't do it for you. Your upline can't do it for you. So like we have all these goals, but if you're not showing up confidently on social media and you're not confident in what you have to offer, it's not going to get you anywhere. Again, messy action is better than no action. So I would rather you post something that's a little messy that you're just starting out with. Hey, you still showed up that day. And I promise, guys, talking on your story literally takes you the time to record it and put the caption on it. Like, just record something that's valuable that people can interact with, have a call to action, and show up with the confidence that I know you all have. I know it's there and it takes time, but I promise the more you show up and the more disciplined you are, you hold yourself accountable to show up, you're going to build more trust in yourself, and that's going to give you more confidence. Katie, if you want to talk about showing up for the rank that you want to be, that would be awesome.
Yeah, really quick. I want to show you guys because I know that you're all. Taylor was like scared shitless to show her face on her story. I remember I did her first live with her and I didn't believe that it was her first live because I think she was in the business for like 8 months. And I was like, how has it taken you this long? I thought she was cuckoo. But I was kind of different. Like, my mentor said, put your face on camera. I said, okay, but I didn't know what that meant. So I showed up with energy. So even when I talked about the sales, I didn't provide any value, guys. Like, just, you guys, first thing I did yesterday morning was get myself a grab bag sale and stock up on what I needed. So this sale, whether you need face or hair, a dry shampoo, some anti-frizz treatment, something to help smoothen and even out your face, okay? Because look at, I just did my skincare. We can get that for you. When you hit that $84, you're gonna get a free shampoo. So we're at like 3 to 4 items right now. Then we can add this grab bag sale. That's $30 for 3 full-size items, a travel item, and a gift. What? That's like over $200 worth of products, okay? And like I'm saying in the past, the full-size items have been like the Rejuvenique oil, which is $84, the Lash and Brow, which is $50, our Heavenly Dry Shampoo, which is $29. All these 3 items could be in your grab bag for $30. Oh my God. Guys, I literally look at those and I cringe now. But guess what? Those got me VIPs because I showed up with energy. They're like, what the heck is this grab bag that that you're talking about? Like you're putting your hands in the air. Like, why are you doing that? You know, like I didn't know how to provide value besides talking with excitement. So all I did, guys, I told you how much money you were spending with that content, which is like what we should not do. But I showed up with energy. So even if that's all you can do, if that's all you can do is take your oil, this isn't it, and say, guys, this has changed my scalp. They're going to be like, why? Who gets, I don't see Kim K talking about Skims like this. Why are you so excited? You know, like, and it's going to catch people's attention. So when you come now and you grow and you get comfortable and you find your niche and your way to talk about products, guys, I cannot create content on Canva. I work a 9 to 5. I don't have time. There's 3 days for a sale. I got to put my face on there and be quick with it. Like that's just the way my business has to run. Taylor has, you know, more time throughout the day. She can do the flat lays. So when that happens though, and you figure out your niche, now I'm learning like, oh, I can provide, I'm going to tell it that I want everyone, if you're not paying attention, to pay attention to this one part when you talk about a sale. Tell a story about how it fixed whatever problem it is what the solution was and how that relates to the sale. You should have 6 slides telling a story about how this product helped you. And the very last 10 seconds should be, and guys, I'm gonna get you this oil and this amazing grab bag with all your styling products for free this weekend. Like, do you, a little poll, do you struggle with scalp issues? Like, whatever it is, like, stop making the focus the sale. The sale is a perk, okay? So this then relates to showing up for the rank you want to be. Guys, at that point in time, it was July 2020. I think I was MMP, maybe not even yet, depending on like what day in July that was. I was in my business for less than a month, but I saw directors, Sam, you know, all these Allie, if you don't know Allie Hirschman, talk about energy, Sav, you know, I saw all these people showing up with energy when they talked about the sale. And I said, okay, that's what I need to do because they're at a point in their business where I want to be at. So if you don't even know me, guys, I was shouting out every single sideline. I was shouting out every single new girl that joined the team. Like someone says, like, meet my new girl. My first question was, what's your Instagram? If I didn't know them, if they weren't in my downline. And I go and I put on Instagram, welcome to the team, guys. Guess what? We are a team. No one knows if it's your downline or not, but you're showing up in a way, you're shouting out these girls getting bonuses and racking up Smart Start bonuses and hitting new ranks and joining the team. People are going to look at that and be like, she's doing something. I want to be a part of that. That is so cool. Like she has like a really cool community going on. It doesn't matter if they're in your downline or not. We're a team. It goes back to the family and how we treat one another at the end of the day. So you have to show up. I was showing up like the SEDs and the MMBs were. MMB was like my main goal rank, like back at that time. I wanted to be MMB. I thought it was going to take me a year. It took me 6 months. Get the difficulties out of your head. But then it's continuing to show up that way when the time is tough. If you don't know anything about my business, it literally crumbled in February of 2020 after I hit the highest peak. I was pulled in 10,000 in sales in January 2020. And I think I didn't even break 3 in February 2020. It was the worst mentality. And I blamed it all on me and other people all of 2020. And I stopped showing up for the rank I wanted to be. I let numbers define me, and you cannot do that. That is how you lose traction in this business. I had a wake-up call. I got some shit together. I found amazing running buddies and people to help me through those mental breaks. I kind of had like a self-reflection moment of what truly was my issue in 2020. And I'm now showing up again like the AMM that I once was for 1 month. I don't care that I held it for a month. I was AMM for a month and I'm going to get back there. I don't care what it takes. So what am I doing? I'm going back to my content of when I was AMM, of when I was MMB, of when the excitement of this business kept me up till 1 a.m. And I'm looking at what I did and I said, okay, I need to recreate that. I was telling every story. I was shouting out every person. Guys, Jen Servin, I think that's how you say her last name, just hit AMB. No one shouted her out. Go shout her out after this call. Show up like the AMB that you want to be. And guess what? It's going to mean so much to her and people are going to see that you're cheering others on because that is so important in this business. So find someone in this company who's actively showing up, who's actively helping others, and who you want to be that rank. Ask them what their rank is. $5, it's lower than it actually is. Like you think they're probably MM and they're probably like AMB because they will be showing up higher than they actually are. Watch their content, unmute their stories. If you are only watching Money, people talk to Taylor about that a different day. But watch their stories and see how they are showing up. If you relate to it, do it your way. Don't screenshot. Don't copy and paste word for word what they say. You see them showing up with energy. You really like how they talked about the joining your business in March. Write it in your own words, post it. figure out your niche, who you vibe with, what directors, figure it out and like really relate to them, get on a live with them, do what they are doing. And I promise you, you will be at that rank before you even know it. And don't go to Taylor and do what she does because she's your mentor. Find someone out of this downline and do what they do. That's all I got.
That is like such a great tip though, because honestly, like there is a girl that I met at a Columbus event and she's actually from Vegas. Okay. And she is 20 years old. She's MM. All right. And she's held that rank for like months. Okay. And like her stories are one of the only Monat people that I don't have muted because I show up as she does practically, not like duplicating. I'm just saying like I take a lot of content inspo from her and I do screenshot it and I put it in a folder in my phone for future content inspo. So if there's a day that I'm like, I don't know what I want to post today. That's what I do. And I highly, highly, highly recommend finding a director, finding somebody that is higher ranked than you or someone that shows up as like what you envision yourself showing up as. And as you progress in this business, find them. And we want you to be inspired by their content, like Katie said. And again, showing up and being confident in what you have to offer is going to make or break you in this business, truly. So that is all we had for tonight. Katie, thank you so much for doing this with me. And we will see you guys next week on our team call. Bye guys, love you all.